Okay,
Yeah,
okay, dope, dope,
yeah.
dope, dope, dope. No, that's for sure. So, all right, tell us about Money Dreams. How did that come about? Like, what was the theme revolved around that?
um, I did not grow up rich, right? I didn't grow up poor either, but I didn't grow up rich. And I always loved the the style that my grandmother used to be in. Like she used to be in this classy, fancy style. Like every time I see her, she was just prim and proper. And I was like, she, she exudes like elegance.
Hmm.
And that type of lifestyle to me is like money dreams. Like I'm
Okay.
like, I want to live that life. Like that's the dream that I want to be in. So that's where the title came from.
Hmm.
And it's also kind of like a mantra. Like I feel like the more that you say it, the more that you hear the music, is the more that that's going to come to fruition. So that's the something that I just wanted to, you know give to the people.
No, for sure, for
Yeah.
sure, for sure. So, so how often do you go to the studio? Or like, what? Matter of fact, hold on. What are your studio sessions like? Actually, what are your? Yeah, tell us about your studio sessions. What are those like?
Yeah, okay, so this is funny. So I don't really go to the studio until I know that I have a project that is complete, right? And so most of the time I'm writing. I have a little studio at home. So basically, I'm just here, writing and getting, my ideas together. Sometimes it just comes to me. Like I'll sleep and I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'm just writing down everything that I need to write down.
Mhm.
That happens a lot, by the way. And so when that happens, I'm like, okay, I'm ready for studio. So
Mm.
I'll probably book out maybe 2 to 4 hours, like a block of hours, and I would work in the studio. My album, however, I slept in that studio.
Really?
Yeah, I was not leaving until I had something, satisfied with like everything.
Hmm. So
Yeah.
what? But what is like? What is your sessions like though? Like
Oh,
what?
okay.
Yeah.
They are. It depends on who's there. Sometimes I'm there by myself,
Mhm.
and I'm like in the zone. Like I remember going to the Goat Lab in New York,
Okay.
and we had like blocked out a session, and we were just in there, just vibing, just talking, laughing, and getting more inspiration
Hmm.
to what we should add to the song.
Right.
So sometimes it depends. Sometimes it's like very go mode, like we're just in there, we're gonna get it done, and sometimes it's very chill, relaxed, like we're in there trying to be more innovative, see what else we can add into the song,
Mm,
especially if we're building it up. So yeah, it varies
definitely.
depending on the studio.
And that's because, like you said though, because you have your music already written down and
Yes.
already ready to go,
Right.
so you don't really go to the studio to like find inspiration and stuff
No.
like that. Okay, understood,
Hmm.
understood. So your studio sessions are like sniper. I'm in here.
Yeah.
I'm in here. I know what I'm doing. Okay,
Exactly.
okay, got you, got you.
Time is money.
Understood, understood. No, 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 I understood. So, were you ever nervous on the microphone, or how does that come about?
Mm, I think like when I go to like a new studio at first, like I'll have to shake the nerves out. Um, but like when I'm performing in front of like a live audience on the mic, no. And I think
Mm,
it's because I've been doing it ever since I've been young.
all right.
Yeah.
So tell us about performing. How was that? How do you like that?
I love it. It's kind of like a rush that I get. So I love getting ready to showcase, what I've been working on. And I've always been, mind you, I've always been in the background of, the entertainment as
Mm,
well. So I used to put shows together and everything like that. So while doing that, it's like it's easy to go on the stage and just, push my best forward
mm,
and make sure that the crowd is engaged and I'm engaged with the crowd, and, just making people happy with music.
for sure.
Yeah,
What do you like more, making the music or performing the music?
that's a tough one. I think they both give me energy.
Mhm.
So I can't choose. They
No,
both get I can't
okay,
choose.
okay,
I think it's all coinciding. Like I think it's all one thing. I don't
okay,
differentiate it,
okay,
you
okay,
know?
okay. Man, okay, so because normally people have one or the other, so you like them both the
I
same.
love them
That's
both.
what's up.
Yeah.
Okay, so when people do features with you, do they also do this song in the studio with you, or do they send it to
I have some that I've done features with in studio, and I love those sessions. I prefer those sessions, but you know, with time and stuff like that, sometimes you would need, especially like other artists, to send the music in, so that way we can, you know,
you?
get
Right.
all the vocals laid out and then, you know, master it from there.
Not for sure. And
Yeah,
especially if you want to do that overseas music and stuff like
yeah,
that, it's like, yeah, because a lot of artists are scattered all over the place. You may want to do something with somebody in Brazil or Australia.
right,
It's like, hey, we're not gonna catch no flight. but
right,
but I send you the beat and do your thing. So
exactly.
nah, for sure, for sure.
hmm
And so where have you performed at? Have you performed like just in um, the States, in Jamaica, different venues? Tell us like about your performing
Okay.
history.
I performed in Jamaica once, but I was young. I performed in Orlando. I performed, oh my gosh, everywhere, different states.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't do any shows in New York yet. I only been there like one time. So I plan on doing a lot more shows like up north in New York and everything. But the majority of my groundwork was in South Florida.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said a lot of shows. So how many shows do you think you have? How many stages have you rocked?
A lot of stages. Most
Really?
recently, Mojito in the Sun,
Okay.
which is also coming up this Saturday. Um, I've been to Blue Martini. I've been there several times. I rocked the mic
That's
there.
dope.
Um, I've been on a lot of different stages.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
hmm
And do you like network with the DJs? Or how?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
You know.
I like to get to know a lot of the DJs because they're a vital source in this industry. So I like to, you know, get to know them um and just, you know, go over a couple things with them
Mhm.
and stuff like that because you never know they'll be playing my music or not. So
Yeah.
I like to interact with them when I'm out.
Mm. And how important would you say networking is when it comes to this industry?
It is extremely important.
Mhm.
If you don't network, you don't know what you're doing. You have to network in this industry. Like it's extremely important.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us about that. So like you network. So
Mhm.
tell us like the benefits of it though. The benefits of
Mhm.
networking.
You never know who you will meet. Like for example, I have tons of things that I have going on. So when I meet people, and I network with them, like I'm like, okay, I could probably add you in on this, and that's how you know people who network think. They're like, you know what? Oh yeah, you know what? I kind of need somebody for this, and you know, give me your information. So networking is very important. I always go to networking events,
Mm,
even if it's like a party, a day party, night party, or anything like
mm,
that, especially in dancehall industry, you have to network.
definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. How difficult would you say getting into the dance hall scene is, as far as music wise, being an artist?
For me, it wasn't hard um, because I always believed that I knew where I'm going, and I always have, you know, that source above leading me. So I didn't look at it as something that was challenging. But everyone's different. But for me, I don't think that it was hard at all.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Understood. No, 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 for sure, for sure. And my mind just went to just to say one more time though, like salutes and congrats on just beating that.
Thank
You know what I
you.
mean? Like on just beating that, you got your degree today. So just wanna,
Yes.
all right. So let's go back to dance hall. So, but yeah. So you said it's not difficult to get into the scene. So you would say that for real? Like, do you
Mhm.
think that for? I know that's how you feel, but do you think that's how the scene is? Do you think the scene is like that, or it's
Mm.
not like any gatekeepers? It's nothing like, or it's like a free market.
Um, there might be some gatekeepers in the industry. Um, it depends, I guess, if you're a male or female. Probably if you're a male, it's probably a little bit harder, being that it's you know, dominated with
Mm-hmm.
men. With women, it may be probably a little bit easier. I honestly feel that it's easier because it's easy for me to network and go and shake hands with somebody that I've never met before. With a man, it's probably like, you know, an ego thing. Who knows? But I think overall, yeah, it's probably easier for a woman
Okay.
versus a man.
Not for sure, for sure, for sure.
Mhm.
So you have money dreams out.
Mhm.
You hitting stages, you're making moves. You have a lot going on. You have
Yeah.
a lot of moves that you're making.
Right.
So any um, future play? Well, what do you see your businesses in 5 years?
I see them flourishing. I want to push them to mainstream media.
Mm.
So I want to be able to have them on commercials. I want to be able to be a household name. So in the next 5 years, I see them coinciding with my music. I see a lot of affiliate programs around my business, you know. Um, so I want them to be connected and intertwined with my music. At the same time, I want it to be like clean and innovative and also help everyone that it needs to help, especially the skincare.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, definite, definite. And since you have so much going on,
Hmm.
are you looking for independent status with your music, or are you looking to sign to a label? And the reason I ask, because let's just say a lot of artists may go into the game just
Hmm.
being an artist. They may
Hmm.
not have businesses and this going on. So, but you yourself, how do you view your future going into music? Do you want to be an independent artist, or are you looking to do a major contract? Like,
Hmm.
what do you think?
As of now, I'm an independent artist. I don't think that there's nothing that I can't handle right now, as an independent artist. However, um, I'm not someone that shuts down all opportunities. I'm
Okay.
open minded. So if there's something that comes, forward and it looks good, and we go over the paperwork and everything I'm comfortable with, then I would, pursue that.
So what does look good to you mean? Like what does that contract look like? Let's say a
um,
label says, okay, I have $1 million. I want 50-50. Like what is your breakdown of a good situation?
um, it depends because
You want
my
your
business will also
creativity.
be incorporated as
Mm,
well.
okay.
I do want to. I'm the artist, so I do want to own majority of my masters. I also want to make money off royalties and stuff like that. So it really depends on what is offered. Um, but I don't want to be in a loophole
Mm,
and in a running mill where I can't be a creative.
mhm.
So yeah, it has to really play out for me.
Okay. So you want more so creative power.
Yeah, creative
Okay.
power. Yeah.
Okay. Over you take creative power over the money.
Mm. I mean, I have different avenues, but I wouldn't sell myself that short.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. I hear that. No, I hear that. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So, were you ever in a group, or were you always a solo artist?
I was always a solo artist. I did try to create a group with my cousins, but that was when I was younger.
All right.
Yeah, that never went anywhere.
Okay.
um, but